Hi, this is Ritika. Welcome to PLN India. What does personal liberty really mean under the Constitution? Can the government restrict your freedom simply by following a law? Or must that law itself be fair, reasonable, and just? These questions changed Indian constitutional law forever in one landmark judgment. Today, we explore Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, the case that transformed Article 21 and reshaped the meaning of fundamental rights in India. In 1977, the government impounded the passport of journalist and author Maneka Gandhi under the provisions of the Passports Act 1967, citing public interest. No detailed reasons were immediately disclosed. Maneka Gandhi challenged the decision before the Supreme Court, arguing that it violated her fundamental rights under Articles 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution. The case raised a larger constitutional question. Can the state restrict personal liberty merely because a law permits it? Or must every law also satisfy constitutional standards of fairness? The Supreme Court delivered a historic judgment. It held that the expression procedure established by law in Article 21 does not mean any procedure enacted by Parliament. The procedure itself must be just, fair and reasonable. An arbitrary, oppressive or unfair procedure cannot satisfy Article 21. The court also held that Articles 14, 19 and 21 are interconnected and must be interpreted together, not in isolation. This became known as the Golden Triangle of Fundamental Rights. Before Maneka Gandhi, Article 21 was interpreted narrowly. After this judgment, it became one of the most expansive constitutional protections in India. Over the years, the Supreme Court relied on Maneka Gandhi to recognize numerous rights under Article 21, including the right to privacy, the right to live with dignity, the right to legal aid, the right to a speedy trial, the right to a clean environment, and the right to education. The judgment fundamentally transformed Indian constitutional jurisprudence. Nearly 5 decades later, Maneka Gandhi remains one of the most frequently cited constitutional judgments. Whenever courts examine government surveillance, preventive detention, travel restrictions, personal liberty, digital rights, or administrative fairness, the principles established in Maneka Gandhi continue to guide judicial decision-making. It remains the constitutional foundation for ensuring that state power is exercised fairly and consistently with the rule of law. Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India taught India a simple but powerful constitutional principle. Justice is not achieved merely because a law exists. The law itself must be fair, reasonable, and respect human dignity. That principle continues to protect the liberty of every citizen and remains one of the cornerstones of India's constitutional democracy. This was PLN Casefile. I'm Ritika. Thank you for joining us as we explored one of India's greatest constitutional judgments. Stay connected with PLN India for trusted legal journalism, landmark case analysis, and constitutional insights.